Hello, my darlings, and welcome back to Radio Wasteland, the best in paranormal talk radio. I'm your host, Chauncey Allworth. This is my co-host, Kara Kitrick.
Hello.
Back from absconding to another country, playing fast and loose with your patriotism, I see.
I do not possess patriotism.
You
know
don't?
this.
You don't possess any patriotism?
I mean, I guess America's fine. That's the whole statement. I wasn't.
I don't know.
That's the end of the sentence.
I think a lot of people have this like attitude, like when it comes to cops, and they're just all like, "Forget the cops," until somebody's like beating me up, and I'm all, "Call the cops!" It's like, there is a time that you need it.
I do not see what that has to do with America.
They're the cops.
They're the cops.
Yeah.
Well, then they're like
international cops.
Then they're like Baltimore PD. They're like the worst, most corrupt cops ever.
All right. I want out of this conversation. You got any paranormal news for us?
I sure do. So the day of the Area 51 raid finally came last week. 7 people were arrested, and no one was hurt. What actually occurred is that there was basically an enormous alien-themed party in nearby Rachel, Nevada, which saw 3,000 people attending, far fewer than expected. About 100 people stormed the gates of Area 51, but they had no violent intentions, and in fact some guards took selfies with them. The arrests were all related to disorderly behavior in the town, and 4 people were simply booked and given citations. All in all, E.T. will have to wait for a more committed force before he can finally phone home. In other UFO news, the U.S. Navy confirmed that the videos that Blink-182's Tom DeLonge made public were in fact legitimate videos taken of an unidentified object by the U.S. Navy. These videos, well known to the public as the Tic Tac videos taken off of the U.S. Hornet, have created a stir in recent years with reporting in reputable newspapers about them, including the Washington Post and the New York Times. 2 years ago, we reported on Tom DeLonge when he launched a crowdfunding campaign to build a spaceship that would, quote, travel instantaneously through space, air, and water by engineering the fabric of space-time. Who knows, maybe he's onto something. Finally, the Illuminati is up to its wacky old tricks with the recruitment of singer-songwriter Billie Eilish. According to Twitter conspiracy theorists, her new video, All the Good Girls Go to Hell, is full of Illuminati symbolism and is clear evidence of her ties to the powerful and mysterious anti-religious and/or satanic group that controls the world. According to everyone else, this is, shall we say, thinly supported. Experts have referred to this song as, quote, honestly pretty catchy. That's all for this week. Back to you, Chauncey.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. No offense to Billie Eilish. I don't even know
which one you're talking about.
No offense to Billie Eilish.
Okay.
I kind of like her songs. They're a little catchy. They come on the radio, and I'm only, it could be worse. But
what every artist wants to hear.
I'm a dude in my 40s, man. I mean, she's lucky. I support the commercials that it's on. She's
so
getting her 20s.
You tolerate her.
I tolerate her, but
that's an act of.
But for the Illuminati to be in control of the entire universe and world and totally all powerful, and for them to go after what I believe is a 17-year-old juggalo,
essentially
seems to be, unless of course you have everybody else.
Yeah,
if you already have everybody, and they're all, well, who should we get now? And Billie Eilish, but
right. I think no one wants to say that we shouldn't have these recruitment meetings anymore. They're just like, we could ask Mr. Rogers again.
Totally. Right. Where else are we going to get our free coffee and donuts?
Right, exactly. Yeah. They're just, they're trying to grow their power, but, if the conspiracy theorists are to believe, they already have all the power. So it doesn't really
when they're hitting me with the actors like the Will Smiths and the singers like the, I don't know, anybody other than Billie Eilish,
Right, yeah. It's a little strange. And I watched the video, and there wasn't, there weren't even like pyramids with eyes on them, or it
didn't look like a Taco Bell commercial, so it must not be the Illuminati.
No, it was just that she had evil angel wings or whatever, and everything was on fire.
Great.
Which is that's normal.
So now
honestly.
the Illuminati consists of her and Michael Stipe and the model from the heart-shaped box Nirvana video. Anything with some sort of wings and creepiness going on.
Right, that's all the Illuminati. Yeah.
I wonder how they monetize that.
I don't think they have to. They've got all that, Knights Templar gold from the
I guess so.
15th century or whatever.
I don't know. I do believe that there is some kind of shadow government going on, but I also believe that we don't know about it.
Sure.
It's like...
You don't think it's a Bavarian freethinker society from the 18th century?
I wish. I really feel like we might get somewhere if it was that.
Honestly, yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
Free thinker society, I like that. Bavarian, beer, pretzels, I like that. It's like it's got everything, right? Jared knows. You're out. All right.
Okay.
Forget him. All right, so, and then the aliens, Tom DeLonge going to space in your faster-than-light speed ship. I'm all on board with that. I got to say, though, I thought the video was real. I didn't know that it wasn't real.
Well, it is real.
Right, but I thought that the Navy
doubt.
had already come out and said,
No.
yeah, this stuff is real.
No, they hadn't said it yet, which is... What's interesting is they not only said, yeah, we, the Navy, took this video, but it is of something unidentified. They could have said, it's a drone, don't worry about it.
Right.
They could have said that, but for whatever reason, they elected not to.
Which I'm a little surprised that they didn't. I'm also pleasantly surprised now that I know that it got so much cover.
Yeah.
So much coverage ahead of time. I would have thought this whole time that it would have gotten none, but apparently it actually got real coverage. So
yeah, like
kudos to
the
Tom.
New York Times took a lot of heat.
Yeah.
So did the Post, actually, for, publishing stories about this.
Potentially pretend stories.
Exactly, and people were like, this is based on, 3 sources. What are you doing? We expect better, but, now it's like, it's actually real. It's been confirmed, so...
I think 3 sources is more than a lot of their stuff is based on.
We don't do
a lot of
sources.
the time they have one source that is unnamed. This time they had 3 that are all said, "Hey, it's us." So
that's true.
That's pretty good for them. It sounds like I'm saying those fake newsers. News in general. News has always been this way.
No,
people like to
right.
say that it's all different now, but it's not all different now. The only thing that's all different now is that we tune in a lot when people are dying and stuff hurts, It's like the news the other day. I got a couple seconds here. The news the other day, there was a drunk trying to fly a plane, air captain. And they're just all like, oh, and he was drunk and they caught him. And I'm like, good, they caught him. Nobody wants a drunk flying a plane. And they're just all, and yes, and one captain is arrested for every flight. 1 flight a month, the captain is arrested for trying to fly.
Yeah.
And I'm all like, oh, my God, that's crazy. And then I'm all, wait, how many flights are there a month? There's 8,800 a day.
Yeah.
Meaning statistically, 1 a month, that's pretty good. That is astronomically good, but they're going to play it up all on our fears, not because they like the left or the right, but because they like sensationalism. They know we're going to tune in and be all, let's check out the Drunk Captain show. It's like, that's what we want.
Why are you so cynical?
What?
Why are you so cynical?
That's just how my mama made me.
I will accept that as an answer.
You're cynical. All right, we're coming up on break here. Up next, we got our guest, William Ramsey. We're going to be talking about Aleister Crowley and the 9/11 and New World Order connection and his book, Prophet of Evil, right here on Radio Wasteland. Come on back.